Hey everybody, welcome to another version of COVID Variety. I'm Dave Rattigan, and we hope you enjoy what we got coming up. The last thing we've got coming up is Paramind. He's a music producer out of California doing his version of Coronavirus Rhapsody. We've also got Forry Buckingham. He's an actor. You've definitely seen his work. We're going to see a little bit of his work, and we're going to have a little interview with him coming up. And then first, here's comedian Bob Carney. Now, just to set this up, a street joke is a joke that anyone can kind of pick up off the street. It's a joke that's in the public domain. A lot of comedians will just collect these because they share a lot of jokes backstage. And here's Bob to explain one of his favorites.
Hi, this is Bob Carney with Comedians in the Street telling street jokes. So this guy named Murphy is walking down the beach. He finds a lamp, picks up the lamp and he rubs it. A genie pops out of it. Genie says, I'm going to give you 3 wishes. Murphy sits and he thinks and he goes, well, it's a really hot day and I'm a little parched. I could use a nice cold bottle of beer. Vroom. The genie makes a bottle appear right there in his hand. So he looks at it and coldest bottle he's ever felt. Takes a nice long swig of it, drinks the whole thing, and it is the cleanest, clearest, tastiest, most smooth bottle of beer he's ever had in his life. And he goes, that was amazing. I've never been this satisfied by a bottle of beer. And he looks down at it and he sees that it's full once again. So he goes, Genie, what's up with this? And the genie goes, oh, that's a magical bottle. No matter how much you pour out of that, no how much you drink from that, no how much your thirst is quenched, that bottle will always be full. It's one of those bottles. So Murphy looks at it and goes, that's amazing. The genie goes, well, you still have 2 more wishes. Murphy goes, give me 2 more of these.
Forry Buckingham has been an actor professionally for more than 40 years. He's been in movies such as Black Mass and Clara's Heart. He's done soap operas, he's done commercials. And Buck, tell us the Letterman story.
Well, David Letterman was really a cool guy. He was great to work with. I was in the first time he got an Emmy as a send-up on the Christmas special, Doodletown Piper, and that's what, singing and dancing and stuff like that. Believe it or not, I pulled it off. But one thing that stood out was really funny. They had me and this woman come in. We were really preppy, okay? And it was for viewer mail, Dave. And so David read the letter, and at the end, this woman says, Kathy, she says, say hi to Bob and Sally for me, okay? And so Dave turns and goes, Bob, Sally, Kathy says hi. We go, hi, Kathy. And at the rehearsal, Dave goes, oh man, are we gonna keep that in to Morty? And Morty, the director, goes, no, let's keep it in, it's gonna work. So then we went to film and everything. It killed. They loved it. The crowd went nuts. Okay, so we go back to the green room just maybe to watch the rest of the show, and the writers come in and they go, don't leave. We may bring you back. So it just goes to show you what might not seem like it's going to work. It worked big time.
So there's a story you've got, Buck, about you and a little girl in a commercial. Can you tell us that one?
Yeah, in relationships, if you and I are working together in any way in a film or anything, Dave, we know how to do relationships, okay? We're adults. But kids, you got to work with them. So I went in to shoot this Baby Ann Fisher-Price toys, and I came in, they said, that's Abby, your daughter today. And I said, oh, great. I put my stuff away, and I go down and I say, hi, Abby, my name is Forry. I'm your pretend daddy today. Nothing, okay? That's okay, she's 4 years old. So during every break, in the shooting, I just talked to her. I wasn't manipulative or disingenuous, just getting to know her, And at the end, Daddy comes home, she runs into my arms, she hugs me. It was perfect, okay? But halfway through, we're in a green room. Her genetic mom is to my right, her on-camera mom is to her right, and little Abby is sitting in my lap. Abby's looking at me and she goes, do you know what? I said, what? She goes, I love you. I said, well, I love you. She says, you know what else? I said, what? I wish you were my real daddy. She didn't know the word prototype, but she figured this is what a daddy should be. So attentive to me, doesn't have to worry about rent, mortgage, getting along with mom, and I'll never forget that.
So thanks very much, Buck. Let me ask you this question. If you're going to offer any advice to an actor, what one tip would you offer?
You got to be confident, but not egocentric. That's it right there. and I went into a commercial for VO5, okay, VO5 hair product, and I was seen back then in the 80s in New York. I did a lot of commercials that first 10 years as a dad, husband, construction worker, spokesperson, athlete, these kind of things. Well, I was sitting there, all of these super handsome guys were coming in. I mean, they were GQ perfect, right? I didn't have any self-esteem issues, Dave, but let's face it, these guys were super good looking. And I said to myself, what am I doing here, right? I literally got my stuff and I started to leave. And I said, wait a minute, I can't be a quitter. So I put down my stuff. I went into the audition, more relaxed than ever. And I got a call back and I booked it. And it was an easy shoot, in at 9, out at 3. You made $300 some for the day. But David, the residuals at scale and a half, ran 2 years, renewed another 2 years. It was very successful for VO5. I made at least $120,000 to $140,000 in residuals. So it just goes to remind us, all of us, don't put yourself down, you know?
Thanks very much. Now we're going to take a look at his commercial.
Want to see this dull, dry hair disappear?
Like magic?
Try some magic.
A touch of VO5 Hairdressing's 5 natural conditioners makes dull, dry hair look radiant.
More manageable, too.
Try some magic.
VO5 for healthier looking hair.
Finally today, we've got Paramind. It's a music producer out of California doing his version of Coronavirus Rhapsody. Here it is, Paramind.
Is this a sore throat? Is this just allergies? Caught in a lockdown, no escape from reality. Don't touch your eyes, just hand sanitize quickly. I'm just a poor boy, no job security. 'Cause it's easy spread, even though wash your hands, laying low. I look out the window, curve doesn't look flatter to me. To me.